Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a world of adrenaline-pumping action and reckless abandon. Get ready to witness the most shocking police chases of violators ever caught on camera. From high-speed pursuits to daring escapes, these chases will leave you on the edge of your seat. So, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight, and get ready for a wild ride as we count down the top 10 most shocking police chases ever caught on camera. Our first chase takes us to the highway. A lone car, a red sports car, is spotted weaving in and out of traffic at an alarming speed. Police are in hot pursuit, sirens blaring, lights flashing. But the suspect's car is just too fast. It's a blur of chrome and taillights as it darts between lanes, narrowly avoiding collisions with terrified drivers. The tension is palpable as the chase continues for miles. Every time it seems like the police are gaining ground, the suspect finds another burst of speed. This driver is a danger to everyone on the road, and the officers know they need to end this pursuit before it's too late. We're in the heart of the city now, the concrete jungle echoing with the sounds of a chase. The air is thick with tension, and every corner turned could spell disaster. A stolen vehicle, a black sedan, is tearing through crowded streets, weaving in and out of traffic with reckless abandon, sending pedestrians scrambling for safety. People are diving out of the way, their faces a mix of fear and shock. The driver is playing a deadly game of chicken with oncoming traffic, pushing the limits of both speed and sanity, swerving at the last second to avoid head-on collisions. Each maneuver is more daring than the last, a high-stakes dance with death. Police cars are in hot pursuit, their engines roaring as they try to close the gap. Their sirens a desperate chorus trying to cut through the urban cacophony. The sound is deafening, a constant reminder of the chaos unfolding. We see the sedan narrowly miss a group of pedestrians as it blows through a red light. The tension is palpable, every second a potential catastrophe. Each near miss is a heart-stopping reminder of the potential for tragedy. The stakes couldn't be higher. They have to stop this reckless driver before someone gets hurt, but the challenge is immense. But the crowded streets make it nearly impossible to get a clear shot. The officers are doing everything they can, but the situation is spiraling out of control. The chase is a blur of flashing lights, blaring sirens, and adrenaline-fueled decisions. And the constant fear that something terrible is about to happen. Every moment is a race against time, a battle to prevent disaster. This time, we're on the tail of a motorcycle tearing through quiet suburban streets. The rider, clad in dark clothing, is like a shadow, weaving between cars, jumping curbs, and disappearing down narrow alleyways. Police cars, with their size and weight, struggle to keep up. The motorcycle is simply too agile, too quick, slipping through gaps that a car could never navigate. Residents watch in disbelief from their lawns as the chase unfolds before them like a scene from an action movie. Keeping up with a motorcycle on these winding roads is tough enough, but catching it is a whole other challenge. This is a chase that will test the skills of even the most experienced officers. Sometimes a police chase doesn't end with a high-speed arrest. Instead, it turns into a dramatic foot pursuit that tests the endurance and determination of both the suspect and the officers. In this case, the chase begins after a car crashes into a storefront, causing chaos and drawing immediate attention from the police. The driver, clearly disoriented but determined to escape, stumbles out of the wrecked vehicle and makes a run for it. His movements are frantic, driven by a desperate need to evade capture. Officers are right behind him, their footsteps pounding on the pavement as they close the distance. The suspect sprints through alleyways, jumps fences, and ducks behind buildings, desperately trying to shake his pursuers. Every turn and obstacle is an attempt to lose the officers hot on his trail. But the officers are relentless. They navigate the same obstacles with precision and determination. They're faster, they're fitter, and they're fueled by the knowledge that this suspect needs to be brought to justice. Their training and physical conditioning give them an edge in this intense pursuit. The chase winds its way through backyards, across busy streets, and even through a crowded park, much to the astonishment of onlookers enjoying a peaceful afternoon. The scene is chaotic, with people scrambling to get out of the way. Despite his best efforts, the suspect is tiring. His pace slows, and his movements become more labored. The officers, however, show no signs of slowing down. Their relentless pursuit is a testament to their commitment to upholding the law and ensuring that justice is served. This chase takes us off the beaten path and into the unforgiving wilderness, where the terrain is as wild as the pursuit itself. We see a beat-up pickup truck bouncing and crashing its way through dense woodland, its tires gripping the uneven ground with sheer determination, leaving a trail of broken branches and churned-up earth in its wake. The forest floor is a testament to the truck's relentless drive. The driver is pushing the truck to its absolute limit, navigating through obstacles that would stop most vehicles in their tracks. Its engine screaming in protest as it navigates treacherous terrain, the truck roars with every twist and turn. Police vehicles, ill-equipped for this kind of off-road pursuit, struggle to keep up, their tires slipping and sliding on the rugged path. The chase is a chaotic ballet of man and machine against nature, each moment more intense than the last. The truck slams through undergrowth, splashes through muddy streams, and barrels forward with reckless abandon, careening precariously close to steep drops that could spell disaster with one wrong move. The officers know they're at a disadvantage. This isn't their element, and the worry is evident on their faces. But they're determined to not let this suspect escape, their resolve hardening with every passing second, even if it means pushing their vehicles and themselves to the limit, testing the very boundaries of their endurance and skill. In this chase, the long arm of the law takes to the skies. We see a helicopter circling above a busy freeway, its camera zoomed in on a silver sedan weaving recklessly through traffic. The helicopter acts as the eyes in the sky, relaying the suspect's every move to ground units. This aerial advantage gives the police a tactical edge, allowing them to anticipate the suspect's next move and coordinate their pursuit strategy accordingly. The ground units, their sirens blaring, close in on the sedan, forming a moving net around their target. The suspect, now sandwiched between police cars and a watchful eye in the sky, begins to realize the futility of his escape attempt. The helicopter's presence adds a whole new level of pressure, making escape seem nearly impossible. The sound of screeching tires and crunching metal fills the air as we witness a multi-vehicle police blockade bringing a high-speed chase to a dramatic end. The suspect, driving a stolen SUV, finds himself boxed in, with no escape route. The chase leading up to this moment has been intense, with the SUV dodging and weaving through traffic, narrowly avoiding collisions, but the police have been strategic, coordinating their movements, and slowly tightening the net around their target. As the SUV approaches the blockade, the driver panics, slamming on the brakes and attempting to reverse, but it's too late. Police cars surround the vehicle, their lights flashing, their presence a formidable wall of authority. The suspect, trapped like a rat in a cage, has nowhere left to run. Sometimes a chase doesn't end with a bang but with a tense standoff. We find ourselves in a quiet residential neighborhood where a red pickup truck sits parked haphazardly on the curb. The driver, a lone man, refuses to exit the vehicle. Police officers, their weapons drawn, surround the truck. The air is thick with tension. Every movement, every gesture could be the catalyst for a violent confrontation. Negotiators arrive on the scene, their voices calm and steady as they attempt to de-escalate the situation. They speak through megaphones, pleading with the driver to surrender peacefully. Minutes turn into an agonizing hour. The standoff continues, a battle of wills between the suspect and the officers who are determined to resolve the situation without incident. This chase is not for the faint of heart. We watch in horror as a white van speeds down the wrong side of a busy freeway, heading directly into oncoming traffic. The driver, seemingly oblivious to the imminent danger, weaves erratically between cars, horns blaring, as other drivers swerve desperately to avoid head-on collisions. It's a scene of utter chaos, a nightmare scenario playing out in real time. Police officers, their lights flashing and sirens wailing, pursue the van with extreme caution. They know that one wrong move, one miscalculation, could result in a catastrophic accident. The chase is a heart-stopping display of reckless abandon. Each near miss is a chilling reminder of the potential for tragedy. Our final chase ends not with a capture but with a devastating crash. The chase began with a stolen motorcycle, a young man at the helm, his face hidden behind a tinted visor. He weaved through city streets, a blur of speed and reckless abandon. Police, as always, were in hot pursuit, their sirens a constant echo against the urban backdrop. The motorcycle, nimble and fast, seemed to defy the laws of physics as it zipped through traffic, narrowly avoiding collisions. But the rider's luck, as it always does, ran out. As the motorcycle rounded a blind corner, it collided with a car entering the intersection. The impact sent the rider flying through the air, the motorcycle a mangled wreck. These chases, as you've seen, are a mixed bag of adrenaline-fueled action and sobering reminders of the fragility of life. They showcase the incredible skill and bravery of law enforcement officers who put their lives on the line every day to keep our communities safe. So, the next time you see those flashing lights in your rearview mirror, remember these chases. Stay safe, and remember, no one can outrun the law.